to my YouTube channel. My name is Utuduzile Wakwamlaba, and thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your support. If you are new to this channel, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you and I appreciate you so much. Please do like, subscribe, please, and also comment down below. I would really appreciate your engagement on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I see you and I really appreciate you so much. Please do not forget to like and comment down below. I would really appreciate your input on this topic. Okay, so as you can see from the title of the video, I am going to be sharing some information or knowledge regarding matric exemptions and how one can actually change his or her matric certificate status from an H or a diploma to a bachelor pass, and making sure that you enroll to your university of your choice and you study your degree of your choice. Okay, first things first, a disclaimer. Yeah, one, I do not work for Department of Education. Two, I do not work for Department of Higher Education. 3, I am not an educational worker. 4, I am not an educational specialist. Okay, I am just someone, right, who is willing to share information regarding the topic and from asking people who have gone through the process. Okay, so please, yeah, first things first. Okay. Okay, so let me start here. If you applied to a higher education institution and you failed to meet the requirements to study a particular course, or you failed to meet an entry requirement to that particular institution, you can actually opt to register for an extended degree program, right? And that will make sure that you finally enroll for a course that you want to study. Okay, so what is an extended degree program? So an extended degree program, also known as a bridging course, right? Some universities, they call it foundation. Okay, it is a 1 year, right? So you enroll to that particular institution for a year, right? And then after completing that year, you get a higher certificate. Okay, basically it is a foundation. It's focused more on the basics or the skills in that particular industry or in that particular field you are interested in. Okay, so people who passed with an H, which is a high certificate, or a diploma, can actually enroll for this program, and the following year can be allowed to register for a degree, a bachelor's degree. Okay, meaning if you passed with an H or a diploma pass, but when you want to study towards a bachelor's degree, then you can opt for this route. Okay, I am not against people who are upgrading their marks, but this route, shame, it has worked for many people. Okay, so I would really encourage one to take this route rather than upgrading your results. Okay, so if you receive an H, guys, it is not the end of the world. Or if you received a diploma, it is definitely not the end of the world. There are many options that you can actually look into and can work for you. Okay, all right. Now, when choosing a higher certificate, please make sure that you register for a higher certificate related to the course that you want to study. Okay, let me make an example. If you want to become an engineer, for instance, you will need to take a higher certificate in that particular institution that is related to engineering. You cannot say you want to become an engineer, but you take a higher certificate in education, right? Because remember that year, the foundation year, it is for you to learn the basics of your field. Okay, so it is very important that you do that. If you are not sure, please do consider calling that particular institutions that you are enrolling into. Okay, also guys, please be mindful of fly-by-night schools. please, I repeat, you cannot study towards a bachelor's degree with a higher certificate pass. You can't. You can't get a diploma pass and study towards a bachelor's degree. Please be aware of those colleges, okay, that are not registered and accredited, because some colleges will convince you to study towards a bachelor's degree or a diploma. Let's say maybe you got an H in your matric, right? And they will convince you to study towards a diploma even though you got an H, right? Please make sure that you do check these colleges. I will share the link on the description on how to check if a college is registered to and accredited. Okay, so after studying your 1 year, your 1 year bridging course, you will then need to take your higher certificates that you just did, right? And your matric certificates. And you will take them to the Matriculation Board of South Africa, right? Matriculation Board of South Africa will then be able to convert the status of your matric to a bachelor's pass. Yep, it is possible. Okay, let me repeat. So you do that bridging course, ne? Universities are very much aware of the program, so they will allow you to enroll. In fact, I think UKZN, UJ, UNISA, I think UFS, if I'm not sure, they do offer these programs. So please do enroll, guys, to these programs. They work. They are better than upgrading your, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to 10. Okay. So after receiving your higher certificates, you take their certificates, ne? And you take your matric certificate and you go to the Matriculation Board of South Africa. They will then convert the status of your matric certificates. They will not convert the marks on the certificate, but they will convert the status. So, for instance, if your matric certificate says you passed with an H, if you go to the Matriculation Board with your higher certificate that you just did and your matric that says you passed with an H and you go to them, they will convert your certificate to a bachelor's pass. Same applies if you pass with a diploma. Okay? Yes. And there is a fee, right? You need to pay 650, right? In order for them to convert your matric status. Okay? Now, after completing that, I think the process it doesn't take long. I think it's days or weeks. I will link their websites on the description tab. Okay, so please do check them out. Okay, so after that, you are then now allowed or permitted to enroll to a bachelor's degree, right? So if you study, I'm not sure if there is a bridging course for education, but for instance, let's say you took higher certificates relation to education, then you are now allowed to enroll the following year and study a bachelor in education. Yeah. Okay, so that is that. Okay, there are universities that offer these programs, as I've said before, and I will link them on the description tab. Okay, please guys, be aware. If you choose to take this route, please be aware of scams. These colleges, you will spend years of studying only to find out that you are not you do not qualify to receive that particular degree or whatever that they promised you to. So that is why I'm saying it is very, very important. I cannot stress this enough. So please, if you opt to do this program in a college, please do make sure that you check them out whether they are registered and accredited. Okay? Yes, guys, guys, please. Okay. So after doing that, you are now able to register to study in a university of your choice and do the course of your choice. Okay, so let's say you completed this foundation in a bridging course, and now the university says, okay, then you are allowed now to do to register fully towards your bachelor's degree, right? Please guys, please make sure that after completing your bridging course, that 1 year foundation, you do go to the matriculation board so that they will change the status of your matric to a bachelor's pass. Okay, it is very important, because if you do not do that and you complete your year and the following year you go straight to register for a bachelor's degree course, listen, you will not be able to receive your certificate after graduation, right? Because one, the Department of Higher Education will not recognize you. Two, what is this? Matriculation Board of South Africa will not recognize you, because according to them, you still passed with that diploma, or your matric certificate still reflects that when you are supposed to do a diploma or a higher certificate. Now, if you say, hey, I did my 4 years and I need my degree, bachelor's, they will say, no, fraud, nana, because when you did not go to, they are not aware. You remember that you registered with an institution, so you need to go to them and actually inform them, hey, I did 1, 2, and 3, and I need to convert my certificate to a bachelor's pass. Okay, I hope that is clear, guys. Okay, so let me give you a summary, just in case someone got lost along the way. Okay, I'm not good at explaining, but yeah, I tried, guys. So in case someone got lost along the way, let me give you a summary. I am saying, if you applied to a higher education institution and you did not meet an entry requirement for you to study in that particular institution or for that particular course, there are some other ways that you can do to make sure that you actually go and study that course that you want, or be enrolled in that university that you want. Okay, if you passed with an H or a diploma, but when you wanted a bachelor's pass, you can do the following. One, study a 1 year course. It's called a bridging course, or a foundation, or an extended degree program. South African universities do offer these programs. Please do check them out. Please make sure that you study or you choose rather a higher certificate that is related to the degree that you want to study. Number one. Number two, after completing that 1 year bridging course or that 1 year foundation, you need to go to the Matriculation Board of South Africa with your certificates that you just received and your matric certificates, and go to them. They will convert the status of the matric certificate, not the marks, but the status of the matric certificate to a bachelor's pass, right? And then you need to pay 660 rands, okay? And then after that, you are then now permitted to study towards a bachelor's degree. Okay, I hope it made sense, guys. Please, if you have any further questions, please write them in the comment sections. I will respond. Yeah, I will also share the link for Matriculation Boards of South Africa, Department of Higher Education, how to go about these things, and how and when to register. Okay, so please do that. Remember, if you get an H or a D in your matric, guys, it's not the end of the world. Do not sit at home. I repeat, do not sit at home. Ask people who are before you. They know these things. Okay? There's information. Okay, for instance, I'm sharing this information, guys. Please like, subscribe. Guys, if you are returning here for the second time or the third time, how subscribe, please subscribe. Okay, anyway, I hope you took one or two things from this video, and if you have any questions, once again, please leave them on the comment section. I will reply. Okay, once again, I am not an educational specialist. I do not work for Department of Higher Education, okay, or for any department for that matter. Okay, I'm just someone who is willing to share the information with you guys because I want the best for you. I want you to go and study towards that bachelor's degree that you want. I want to go and study to that institution that you want. If you want to study at WITS, come to WITS. If you want to UCT, go to UCT. If you want UJ, UK at N, yeah, no, it's very much possible. It's very much possible. Okay, so I hope you learned one or two things from this video. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment down below. Okay, thank you so much from me to you. Till then, bye.